Well, welcome to another edition of Third and Three. I've got my wonderful hosts here with me. I got Mark Belcher in the middle. Say hi, Mark.
Hoorah.
And I got Kurt Nelson on the right. Say hi, Kurt.
Hello.
And I'm your host, Chad Nelson. We're going to talk Nuggets basketball, and we're going to try to come at it and really unpack what we think they've done this year, and then ask some bigger questions. And so we're going to start off with um, taking a look at what they've done. Obviously, when you think about the Nuggets, they got knocked out of the last two seasons in the playoffs, and they did struggle with depth. In other words, they had probably six players that played a lot, not many players beyond that. They got very thin time. And so the Nuggets wanted to go out and really support certainly the Joker, make sure that he had more support, but then fundamentally just more bench, more scoring, more defense, better shooters. And they knew they were going to have to give up someone big. They decided to give up MPJ to Brooklyn. And in return, they got several players. And so let's talk about this, guys. Let's talk about what we think the Nuggets were trying to do and what their plans are for the future. And I'm going to start off by asking you guys a question that I think will get us part there. It seems like OKC, having been the champions last year, and now OKC, I think, has one loss. And so they
19.
they look pretty incredible. So my first question to you guys are the Nuggets actually the biggest threat to OKC? So outside of OKC, is there anyone that could take them down? And if the Nuggets are that team, explain to me why you think they're the biggest threat versus, say, other teams, such as Minnesota or, Dallas or LA.
Minnesota's dead. Yeah. Kurt, go ahead.
Minnesota's dead to me. I think, last year, I think they were the biggest threat. They took OKC to 7. And
Yeah.
if they had had even a healthy MPJ, they might have won that series.
Yeah.
They had it. They should
And
have
they
won.
got, in my opinion, they got dramatically better this year. So I definitely think they're the challenger to OKC. I think Houston is a mirage. I think they're playing well. KD is instant offense no matter where he goes. But I don't think that they're built for playoff, 7-game series. I don't think the Lakers, Luka's fantastic, but I don't trust anyone else on that team. But Reeves is
Reeves.
good. LeBron is
he's good.
LeBron, but LeBron's 41 or 40, whatever, however old he is now. So I definitely think they're the challenger to OKC. OKC is unlike any other team, the champions and the youngest team out there. So they're not going to get worse, assuming there's no big injuries.
They have, it's literally like 16 first-round draft picks in the next 6 years.
Yeah.
Ahead of them now.
Yeah, right now. Yeah. I mean, it's not like they can make trades, they can sign guys and then trade them. They can do whatever they want. All they have to do is keep SGA and whoever else they decide is worth keeping, because they can reload at any time.
Probably salary cap issues here as people get out of
100%.
their
They'll have
rookie
to trade
contracts,
somebody.
but,
Yeah. Do you want Williams and Holmgren? Do you just want one? I don't know. But they have so much flexibility, and they're under the cap still by a great amount.
Just as if we're only going to look at this year, they're not like you're going to say, oh, they got old this year.
No, they're still the youngest
23.
team in the NBA. Yeah.
What about Boston, you guys? Can they make a run
this year? No, Tatum's not going to be healthy enough.
Tatum's out the whole year.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They're horrible right now.
And same with the Pacers. They're not doing it without Halliburton.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
I'd say Dallas if Kyrie came back healthy, but I think you say that about Kyrie every season. So no matter who he plays for, if Kyrie's healthy. But I mean, they actually have a really interesting team if they were all healthy during the playoffs. But I still don't think they would be it either. It's Denver and OKC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So what do you guys think about then the MVP? It seems like the Joker's having just an insane season this year. Is he still the best player in the world, or is SGA? So talk to me about that.
What do you think, Chad?
Of course, I love Joker. I think Joker has a far more complete game. I think he actually makes the other players on his team better. I think well, Denver obviously had a hard time defending SGA last year. I think
Everybody does.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think that, by the way, do you think there's anyone on Denver that can D up SGA in a way that would compromise him? Or do you think it's like Joker, you just kind of say he's going to have his 35, he's going to have his
Yeah, you don't want him to get 50 is really what it is.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think I would prefer to have Joker. If I was building a team, there's no doubt I'd take Joker.
Christian Brown and Bruce Brown, and even Cam Johnson could probably stay in front of him a little bit. So yeah, the nice thing is, and you alluded to it earlier, is getting rid of MPJ. I mean, he was just a switch waiting to happen in the playoffs. Other teams, all they did was run picks on him to switch him out to put him on the best player, and then watch him get annihilated. I mean, MPJ
Especially with one shoulder. Last year.
But he is a defensive liability. And when he's on, he's can get a stroke, but he can't make his own shot. He's he can't get his own shot. He actually needs Joker to set him up. He's playing well in Brooklyn. I'm rooting for MPJ. But I think that everybody points out that you get Cam Johnson back, and if you do the 1-to-1 on that trade, it looks like MPJ's it's a win for the Nets. But when you do the money, you get back Val, and you get back Tim Hardaway Jr., and you get back Bruce Brown. You got to sign all those guys because of the money difference. But the biggest thing is it moved Gordon to your 3 option. And I think Gordon is so much better than MPJ. He shoots better. He plays better. He can beat you off the dribble. He's got great passing and vision. He's a great basketball player.
Yeah.
And he has the ball more.
Yeah. Bert, what are your thoughts about SGA versus the Joker?
I'm trying to do this without being total homer, but I can't. I mean, I don't like SGA's game very much. So, I mean, he's mastered the mid-range shot. He is just deadly from 12 feet. He will kill you.
Yeah.
Kill you. I mean, I would bet from 8 to 12 feet, he shoots 75% or so. It's unbelievable. But I think Joker just brings so much more to the table. I mean, you'll watch him start games, and he literally has just made a decision. I'm not scoring. I'm just going to facilitate. And he'll have 9 assists in the first freaking quarter. Or he'll come out and have 17 points in the fourth. I mean, he can kill another team's will in so many ways and get his teammates involved. I mean, I think you'll see MPJ start to struggle from how many wide open looks he got from defenses collapsing on Joker and him finding him wide open.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw that Joker the other night had 27 points on, I think it was 6 field goal attempts. It might have been 7. He was 7 for 7 or he's 6 for 6. I don't remember which. But I mean, that efficiency is, when you get 27 points off 6 field goal attempts, I don't think I've ever seen that in 1,000 box scores I've looked at, and 100,000 box scores I've looked at. Yeah, that's a crazy stat.
It's a little deceiving
because then he had triple-double on top of it. Yeah.
That's a lot of free throws, right?
Yeah, he was like 11 for 12 from the line, but he was like 4 for 4 from, but whatever it was, basically he never missed the whole game.
Right. And that's 6 for 6 or 7 for 7 is tremendous efficiency. The fact that they don't count that as a possession when you make 2 free throws is right. Okay. So you got 27, but there was a lot of possessions that went through him.
Yes, it's for true shooting percentages, how they measure that. And he's at like 79% right now this year, which is unbelievable. But I will say this. So I do think Joker should be the MVP. I just think it's like watching a giant Larry Bird who's actually better. And that's hard to believe. But I mean, honestly, he's so good. But SGA, if I'm going to make a point and a case for him, He's only played in the fourth quarter in 7 games this year. His team has led and crushed everybody. And Williams has only played in 2 games, his second best player. So, I mean, they're crushing everybody without their second best player. And then he scored over 30 points, I think, in all but 2 games or something like that. And he's not playing in the fourth quarter. And his true shooting percentage is 68% as a guard. And he scores all 3 levels, all the way to the hole, mid-range, and 3-pointers. He is an offensive juggernaut. Now he doesn't have the vision Joker does, and I don't think he necessarily makes other guys better. And he's really good at defense too. I mean, he's not Dort. He doesn't guard the best player on the other team or anything like Jordan did. But SGA is legit, man. He's definitely. Those are the best 2 players in the NBA.
Did he go to Kentucky?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you can see the NBA, man. It's not an American game anymore for sure. The last several MVP players have come from other countries, and anyways, yeah.
I mean, SGA and Jamal, they played at American colleges. And
right.
Grew
But
up
still,
in northern.
It just shows you
northern Michigan.
Yeah,
really
right
northern
now,
Michigan.
I think I just saw. I think Murray went out last night, and he might be out for a month. So you're going to have Christian Brown out for another couple weeks.
Gordon.
You have Gordon out for another 3 or 4 weeks. You have Jamal maybe out until the new year. So you have 3 starters out. So it's going to make Cam have to step up. But I want to see if David Adelman can do what Michael Malone could not do, and that is go down the bench and create some minutes from Julian Strawther and from, what's the rookie's name? Holmes, that blew out his Achilles last year, 6'9" power forward. I mean, like, that kid looks really talented. Put him on the floor. I don't want to see Najee play. I know what he can do. He's got 2 left feet and 2 left hands, and he's right-handed. I want to see Holmes get some minutes. I want to see stretch the bench, man.
All right. So has Denver secretly built a better roster than their 2023 title team? And that, Mark, you were kind of tapping into this, but if we assume everyone's healthy going into the playoffs, is that roster better than the 23 team?
Yes, for sure. Yeah. I think Green was our only size off the bench, and he was already like 67 years old. So, it's like that team. Christian Brown was a rookie. He wasn't even good at the time.
We had Caldwell Pope and
KCP is a legit playoff player. That guy knows how to ball. Yeah,
and he could D. I mean, he could take their best guard. And
Hardaway Jr. kind of fills that role for this team. The guy that Joker puts it right in the slot, that he just buries it every time. Yeah. If Gordon's healthy and playing,
but he's not nearly the defender that KCP was.
Yes, that is true. But I do think Bruce Brown, Christian Brown, Cam, they have some guys, and Gordon can play D for sure. And MPJ was a huge defensive liability that you don't have to play anymore.
And I think, Chad, your assumption that everybody's going to be healthy, if if we go a month without Gordon, Brown, who I have a tough time. If you're going to spell your name Braun, no one's going to say Brown. Sorry. But if Braun, Gordon, and Jamal are out for a month, let's say, you're going to get some experience for these guys that would normally be seeing 10 minutes a game. You're going to get them 30. Yeah. And I think that will help them if everybody can get healthy going into the playoffs. I mean, Gordon doesn't need regular season experience to be great in the playoffs. Neither does Jamal. Christian's been there.
Peyton Watson needs those minutes, and Peyton Watson is eating those minutes, and he is growing before our eyes.
Yeah.
And he is an OKC type player.
If you can get Hardaway good flow with the starters for a month, that could prove very big dividends come playoff time.
And about Cam did not know how to fit in, and now he's basically the number 2 scorer with Jamal out. So Cam actually has to step up and be a part of the team where he was trying to just find his lane. Yeah. No, it's exciting. I will say this. OKC is so good that the Nuggets healthy still have to play great basketball to beat them in the playoffs. And they are that good.
Yeah.
They are deep,
And the NBA has to
fast.
figure out how we care about games in January, because none of this stuff right now matters. It's going
Yeah.
to come down to how good are you playing in May.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, guys, thank you for the insight on that. Way to unpack it. I think that at least, again, the season's early, so we don't know what's going to happen, right? Who's going to be healthy? Who's going to develop properly? But I think, right, we're all excited about this team. We all think, hey,
Yep.
man, these guys can make a run.
I
And
saw
hey,
they
who knows?
signed Kiki Vandaway earlier today, so he's going
That's
to be
great.
chipping
Right.
in.
He's a
Yeah.
little old, but I really think
Yep.
that
He
jump
can
shot
fill it.
still works.
Yeah.
I think they're getting to get that defensive stopper in the backcourt. They're signing T.R. Dunn.
That was an ugly jump shot. Yeah. That was not a pro jump shot.
All right, guys. Well, thank you for another episode. And we thank you. Let us know if you have any comments or questions. Put them in the comments.
Oh
And
yeah,
we-
pound that subscribe and like something and hit our
Notification bell.
sponsors. Our
Hit the
sponsors,
like.
Hyundai,
Pound that notification bell.
Hyundai,
right.
and yeah, hit Hyundai. And most of the Nuggets watch this show. They're friends of the show. So
exactly right.
Yeah.
So we'll
Big-
see if we get some feedback from them. Look for it in the comments.
Nuggets may be a sponsor in the coming weeks.
That's what I understand. I was talking to the
All right.
Cronkies at lunch.
All right. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you soon.